Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with a very special live-action edition of Rabbi Ian 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. There's still about a week, a little less than a week to apply for the Maimonides Fellowship, DC students. It starts next Wednesday night on the campus of GW. So please apply, MEOR.org. You will not regret it. It's an amazing program. It's an inspiring program, and I'm in an inspiring place today and frame of mind. You might guess where I am as I do a 360 panorama of what is it? My Sukkah. On the back porch of my house. I was assembling it today with the help of my children. It's, of course, not Sukkot yet. It doesn't start till Sunday night. But we got up the schach, the beautiful, beautiful evergreen branches that form the roof. And the name Sukkah is connected to this roof called schach. Maybe we'll talk about the holiday before it arrives, but not right now. You can see beautiful pictures on the wall of the Sukkah. Great Torah sages, Atonement, great Gedolim, great ones of our history, decorations from my kids when they were little, and it's just an amazingly beautiful place. Now, I'm not doing any mitzvah by being in the Sukkah right now. That's a fascinating thing, right? It's not really even a holy space right now. Sunday night, when Sukkah starts, it becomes a mitzvah, a commandment of God, and a profound connection to God, to dwell in the Sukkah, to eat in the Sukkah, to spend time in the Sukkah. Then truly these walls and this space becomes sanctified. Right now, well, I guess it's sanctified because I'm going to share words of Torah with you, but it's still pre-season in terms of Sukkot. It's a very happy time of the year. I'm animated. I'm happy. You're happy. We went through Yom Kippur. We had atonement and purification and closeness to God. And in fact, one of the meanings of Sukkah is to lock in that closeness to God and purity we attained on Yom Kippur. That's why it follows directly after Yom Kippur. It's not an accident. And that's why also, among all the holidays in the Torah, Simcha, joy, is mentioned most of all by Sukkot. There are actually a few reasons for that. It's the harvest time of the year, but what really sends it over the top is that we're purified of our sins. We're confident that we were cleansed, we got atonement, we got purification. So it's such a happy time of the year, and it's a time when people are busy doing mitzvot, getting their sukkah ready, buying the arba minim, the 4 species. It's a time to feel such gratitude to God. And I want to tie it into this week's Torah portion, a beautiful, incredible, cosmically important Torah portion called Ha'azinu, the second to last in the book of Devarim or Deuteronomy. It's basically comprised of an elevated prophetic song, Shira, that Moshe teaches the Jewish people. And then God tells Moshe to write it down. It's a song that encompasses all of Jewish history. In fact, more than that, the rabbis in our tradition tell us everything is in this song in Ha'azinu. The past, the present, the future, this world, and the next world. Ramban, Nachmanides, great rabbi, had a tradition that everyone's name can be found encoded in the letters of this week's Torah portion. I've never found my own name, but suffice it to say, it sums up everything. The highs and the lows, God taking us out of Egypt, then our turning away from God, being disobedient, worshiping idols, being exiled, dark punishments of the exile hinted at in this week's Torah portion, but then the promise of the future redemption, the guarantee of the future redemption. It's an incredible Torah portion, Ha'azinu. But I want to focus for the last 10 or 15 seconds on that trait of gratitude. Moshe castigates the Jewish people, particularly in this song of Ha'azinu, with ingratitude. God gave us such beautiful things, beautiful life as Jewish people, mitzvot, commandments, and we turned away. And in our own lives, that's a challenge, a beautiful thing to look forward to in the year ahead, to work on the trait of gratitude, appreciation for everything beautiful in our lives. Thank you for listening. I went over 3 minutes. It's still called Rabbi Ian 3. You might scratch your head and say, why? But I'll get back to my roots, hopefully, in the year ahead. A year to be grateful, hakaras hatov, gratitude to God for every breath of life, every minute of life, every day, and every lovely Jewish holiday, like the Holy Shabbat that's on its way. Good Shabbos. Hope to see you before Sukkot.